make some cucumber avocado soup. It's chilled, right? It's a chilled soup. So you're going to make it and then chill it. I've got some almond milk in my Vitamix canister. You can use coconut milk. You can use whatever milk you want. I wouldn't use, well, you could use dairy. You could use dairy. Oh, this is what I was looking for. You could also use coconut milk from the can if you want. Okay, this will make it uber creamy. I just decided to do the almond milk, but I wanted to show you you can do the coconut milk from the can. We're going to do cucumbers. I like the English cucumbers. They have less seeds in them. So we're going to use the English cucumbers. And it says 2 large cucumbers, but the English cucumber is pretty big. So maybe we'll use 1.5. Here we go. And you can use the skin and all on the English cucumbers. Okay. Put those right in the Vitamix. And I didn't like those parts. Just give them right back to the mama nature. There we go. Since I cut so much off, we'll put those right here. I'll put those in later in case I need those later. Then we're going to do some lime juice. If you don't have one of these handy dandy little glass lemon lime squeezers, I highly recommend it. All right, how do we get more juice out of the lime? Yeah, squeeze it. You roll it on the countertop. By the way, when I'm using my knife, I want you to notice I use the whole knife. I don't just chop straight down. You use the whole knife. You glide with the knife. Now, I need about 2 tablespoons. This lime is a little dry. Let's see what we can come up with here. All right. Dextrose syrup. Yeah, that's what I said. Dextrose syrup. It's dextrose syrup. If you look up, Caitlin, look up Chuck Zero, the ingredients to that Chuck Zero, honey. Yeah, you'll see it. This one's really difficult to get the juice out of this lime. What you can do if you want, you can use you can peel it and just throw the whole lime in there, but then you'll get little pieces. We want to do that. I want 2 tablespoons. That's not enough. So I'm going to get a little bit of lemon in here. You can do all lemon if you want. Doesn't matter. These lemons, wow, lots of juice came right out of that lemon. Okay, juice. Isn't there a song about juice? Okay, let's talk about avocado. Actually, I'm going to do a little garlic in here. Okay, why am I going to use fresh garlic? Why am I going to use fresh garlic? Why fresh versus the jarred or the powdered or any of that? Why fresh garlic? Oh, thanks, Caitlin. You just put a link in there. I'm not affiliated with them, with Chuck Zero, but I like their products a lot. Fresh garlic it's like, it literally keeps vampires away. Antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. And when they put high heat on it, it destroys all of the active enzymes. So then you have, like, there's no value. This is an older garlic, and I'm going through it and I'm like, I don't like you. You are just worn out and old. Yeah, I don't like that. Here, this one's better. I go through garlic like crazy in my house, and sometimes you just end up with an older bulb. Okay, so smash it with the back of the handle of your knife, and the peel comes right off. If you like a lot of garlic, put 2 in there. I don't like a ton of fresh garlic, so I'm just going to put 1 in there. Look at this. I must have forgotten about this bulb. It went right to seed. I think I'm going to plant it in my garden and see what happens. Okay, so we'll do that. What else? I want to make sure it's a little bit of sea salt. I put some sea salt and some pepper and a little to make it easy for me. And what else? If you want to make it creamier, you can add a little bit of yogurt. That's plain, unsweetened yogurt. What's missing? Got an avocado. So I love avocados. They are such an amazing fat for your body. Oh, mint. That's the other thing. I need mint. You can use dill as well. You can use dill as well. So we're just going to get some more mint, as much as you want. Fresh, I don't have fresh dill. I only have my fresh mint. So we're going to do our fresh mint in this soup. I'm going to rinse this real quick. And what would you use, mint or dill? I just don't have dill. So avocado. I'm going to show you two ways to hit it. So first of all, you're going to score it. How do you know you have a good avocado? If it's hard on the outside, then what I do is I sit it with my bananas. I put it together with my bananas and I wait for it to be able to just press just a little. This one still has another day out here. This one, another day. This one, yeah, another day. And then I'll put them in the fridge, and they'll last in the fridge for almost a week sometimes, okay? So you want a little give, like I can indent my thumb on that, okay? You want a little give, not too much give, okay? And so I scored it, and then I twist, right? So there's two ways that I can pop the seed out. A good way that some people don't like because I'm moving the knife towards my hand, and then a really super fun way. I'm going to show them both with one pit. You ready? So you just kind of hit the pit with your knife and twist. And it's a very gentle tapping of the pit. The second way is you put two fingers on each side of your pit and one thumb behind, and then you pop it out. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. And then, now listen, you don't need to do this for this because I'm going to blend it all. But if you need the wedges for a salad or slices, I slice it right inside the skin. Try hard not to slice the skin. And I score it, and then I can score it in both directions. There we go. And then you're going to get your spoon. You did not have to score it for this recipe. I was just showing you that for future recipes. Okay. And so you're going to get your spoon and you're going to spoon. This is a very, very large avocado. But there's something I want you to know, very important. The avocado that is near the skin, I got it all, is full of vitamins. So you want to grab all of that up with your spoon. Okay, do not let that go to waste. I'm going to do another half. It's a large, large, large avocado, but I'm going to save some for the top. That's why I'm going to do that. I'm going to save this for the top after we spoon it out. Okay, let's make sure we've got everything in there. We've got our milk, we've got yogurt, we've got salt, pepper, mint, cucumbers, and avocados. Do we need lemon juice in here? I did the lemon juice, right? Yeah, I did the lemon juice. Okay. Lemon, lime. This is a Vitamix I've had for probably going on 15, 16 years. I've replaced one $13 part on this Vitamix motor. They're worth it. Okay. Ready? Be right back. So if it's not, I can see there's a big chunk of cucumber over here. You can get your tamper and use your tamper. Okay, but always, my Vitamix is different. I always have to start it on number one. Start and then tamper. There we go. There we go. Needed a little encouragement. It did. There we go. If you want it creamier, like I said, you can put the coconut milk in there, or you can put a little bit more yogurt in there and you'll have it a little creamier. So the next thing, you always want to taste your food. Wolfgang Puck says you must taste your food. I would never typically taste food on a show, but I need to, because what if it needs more salt? What if it needs more pepper? What if it needs more lemon lime juice? So we're going to taste it. I think it needs more salt. So we're going to add a little bit more salt to it. And now what I could do is add a little finishing salt to the top. I could do that as well. And I can probably add these 3 pieces of cucumber to it as well. I wasn't sure if it would make it too watery, so I decided not to do those right away. But let's go ahead and with that a little extra salt, could probably use a little extra pepper. We'll put that on the top. Okay, blend this one more time. There we go. Okay. I'm pretty sure it tastes amazing. These are some radishes. I'm going to top it off with some pretty radishes. So you're going to serve your soup. Oh, I should have saved a couple of slices of cucumber for the top. I didn't do that, but it's okay. I've got some pretty radishes that we are going to slice and put those on the top to make it look really pretty. Where does digestion begin? Where do you think digestion begins? Where do you think digestion begins? Digestion begins, in my eyes, with your eyes when you start to see food. That is one of the reasons why these gourmet restaurants make a big to-do out of presentation when they present your food. So, hey, if you want to be fancy, I'm like lazy. I don't like to do this kind of fun stuff, but every once in a while, it's nice to make a little pretty presentation with your food. And oh, this is almost picture perfect. I like it. I like it. And what would be nice here is you can finish it off with a little bit of sea salt. If you want it, you can finish it off with, I'm going to do a little bit of fresh pepper and get this, a little dollop of olive oil. That's very Italian. And there we have it, our avocado cucumber soup. Oh, and what you can also do is get a slice of avocado and put a slice on the top for decoration as well, if this avocado is going to come out. There we have it. Oh, this is so picture perfect. I have to take a picture of that with a little piece of mint. I have 2 pieces of mint I can put in there. There we have it. Isn't that pretty? Are you guys gonna